Alright. If everything goes well, we should be live right now. Hello? Why, hello there. I do declare it's quite nice to see you all back again today. Hello? Oh. Hope you're having a nice day. I got a new phone today. I think it's the newest one. iPhone thing. I got a pink one. Because hell yeah. Now, I just need to calibrate on my shit again. So yeah, well, we're starting the stream with that. Beautiful. Alright, there we are. There I am. I logged into my YouTube. Are you proud of me? I remembered the password. Alright, there we go. Now I'm watching on my new beautiful phone here. Wow. Look at all those pixels. Amazing. Anyway. You know what we're doing. You know exactly what we're doing. Chat's not showing up? Right. Let me get that. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now, as usual with this, let me get my controllers. There we go. And there we also go. Beautiful. And you know exactly what we're doing. I don't need to explain myself. Let's just get her going. I think we left off when we're doing the investigation now. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna gather all the evidence today. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do the trial. We're not gonna do the trial. That'll be next stream of this. For this stream, we're gonna gather all the evidence. You know? That's what we're gonna do. And oh boy, am I excited. Oh god. And just as usual, wait for me to remember everyone's voice. Wait, look at the wall. Are these letters? On the wall? What do I to get back? Anyway, for a recap for people, we have learned whether or not Chihiro can get wings. Yeah, I checked that on the wall. Yeah? Oh, you don't want me to look at the... Sorry, you don't want me to look at the big-boobed anime woman. That's a first for this game. Okay. Anyway. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Jeff. Genocide Jeff. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? What the heck? What the fuck?
Kyoko, why does your hair even match the wall? Oh, yeah. Hair and eyes, they match the wall, that's right. Hello. Oh god, Junko's here, everybody run.
But why would anyone do that?
Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the skull? Vader! Help.
There's no way.
Voices.
But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What are you thinking now? Toko.
Why did I say it like that? Alright. Hino is pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Oh god. How high can my voice get today? Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there.
No, why? Why?
I'm sorry. My avatar frickin' flew across the screen. I may have actually peeked the mic there. I'm very sorry if that is the case.
I didn't mean to, I swear.
Okay. Good dunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. She freaking squealed out like a freaking kettle at the edge of overboiling.
Toko?
No, Toko's blood sugar is getting low. Someone hand her a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Just like her unconscious body just pokes her cheek with a Snicker. Come on, eat it. Why aren't you eating it? You'll feel better. Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake.
Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
That was a true,
well, actually,
moment. Just explaining.
So she is homophobic. So she is homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then.
I'll admit that was an intentional misread, but it was funny. So, this isn't a violation of the rules, right? Right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. Did I say Taka? I meant Toko. Did I say Taka? Whatever. Taka, are you okay? I'm standing right here. Oh. Wait, who are you? No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. Ah, so since you didn't faint on purpose, doesn't count. Gotcha.
Talk to your hairmate. Hey, you gotta wake up. Have a Snickers.
As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words, and yet I'll keep blabbering on. Yep, she leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just... I get it, she stood up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard.
Huh? What?
Oh, God.
Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one?
Toko, are you okay?
I'm fine. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
Toko's homophobic. No, it's homophobic.
I know what I said.
You know what? I will say, Toko did faint upon seeing Chihiro's body, specifically. So saying she's homophobic because of that, I'm goofing. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Bait her. Like that clip from Family Guy. Peter falling down the stairs. And he does that funny noise. And he does the funny pose. You know the one. Peter.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth, and a web of lies. Quite concerning. I mean, he sounds completely different.
Freaking great dialogue, dude.
No. Everything's fine. At least the stars are gone. That's a good thing, right?
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. Did I say that right? I think I did. Whatever.
It might be best that we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? I don't want to be in a room with her alone. I fucking hate her. If you need help, I don't mind.
Taka, could you help me? Anyone but Hifumi.
Toko sucks. But Hifumi sucks even more. And not in the good way, either. Taka, you can come with me, because your name sounds similar. Taka Toko. Yes. Huh? She totally ignored me. Oh, Scoob.
Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Oh, hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. Sorry, I jizzed in my pants. There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us.
What?
Isn't that right, Monokuma? Toko, what is your name? How many fingers am I holding up?
I'm a serial killer, Taka, and you are holding 6 fingers.
Correct.
Right as rain. But don't take that as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works.
Ben, it's happened again. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That another one of us?
Yes.
Another one of us killed?
Yes.
Stop saying that. A fellow classmate?
Yes. Fucking yes. What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that. What are you, frickin' Twitter?
Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
What? Jesus Christ.
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
I would, you know what? Missed opportunity. I would have totally imagined Junko would have programmed or designed balls on that thing. She would have. She's nuts. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation. Bye.
Sorry, I jizzed in my pants. Oh, wait, really? Show me later. Jesus Christ. Oh. It would be kind of weird, but that's exactly what I'm saying. It would be weird, and that's why she would do it. It's not... I wouldn't put it past this game to do that. Let's be honest. I would not put it past this game. Alright. How many have died now? 3. And not... Totally not anyone I care about.
Do you really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends? How to suspect all our other friends? Why do I say friends like that? I had this. I can't take it anymore.
Alright, 4 died, not 3. 4. Yeah. I have 2. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Peter. God, heroes... My voice for Hiro and Makoto are so fucking similar. So hard.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. From me, I will find you and kill you.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. I have some other liquids in my pants right now. It's a real problem.
You're very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon... Also, I would get age restricted. I'm nice sometimes, so yeah. But more really, okay, fine. Fine. For the sake of the game, not being, I was gonna say NC-17, but that's what porn movies are rated. Anyway, let's get, what's a mature rating, I guess, for games? Fine. I guess for that. Also, new person in chat. Hello. That's true, but to jump into it so soon... What? Do you want to die? Yes! Please, God, just end it. Excuse me. Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. Oh, fuck. A dead body is an object. Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you. Of all people. What's British?
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said, but not too much. He's still an idiot.
Kyoko!
What? Why are you... I am standing right here. Whatever. If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one that killed Chihiro, then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. My favorite YouTube channel, discussing horror movies and how they were made.
I do love that channel. Anyway.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any other killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I can't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. No hopes, alright.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. Also, Hiyoko is like 12. Is she? She looks like she's like 8, but is she 12? If so, then that's interesting. For a variety of reasons. I'm not getting into that, but me to this game every 5 minutes. You need to shut the fuck up! Just completely ignores him.
Well, for now, Takamura gonna drop Toka off of her room. At her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off! A cliff. We have no time to stand around here. We must begin on our investigation tout de suite.
I love that phrase.
If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife.
I know. Fun fact, this rule is only ever mentioned in this game, so in the other games you can technically kill everyone and it would be fine. That's crazy, dude. That's true. You see? Response. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate! First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Found some rhymes there. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Die. Malcolm fell too. Whoa. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? No, I still gotta clean these shorts up. It's still very unclean. That's disgusting, but also call me later. Huh? Did you need something from me? Google is saying she is 1722, but the official site is saying she's a child. I mean, 17 is still a child, technically. In America, at least. What is it in Japan again? Is it also 18? I don't know. Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I need you to not have a purpose. Oh, thank God. That's what I do every day. I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh? I'm purchasing your talent. I don't have any talent. Shit, you're right. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just... You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Now then, shall we get started?
Is this your way of flirting with me? But...
We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around.
There's a lot of time to be standing around. Is there an actual time limit? Oh, there is. After a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin. But that it's really freaking useful that the game just waits for us to get all the clues before all the quote-unquote timer runs out. That's games for you. I'm purchasing your talent. I don't have talent.
Oh, so it's free then.
Beautiful. But it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Yeah, it's 18. Don't get me wrong, aren't all these characters technically high school students? High school students. And they're just entering. So they're... What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Your first year of high school, what are you called? What? Not sophomore, not senior. What's it called? What are you called in your first year? I don't know the American education system or the Japanese one. Well, what's it called? Damn it, no. I'm forgetting words. I'm not smart. All right. Just let me look at the anime boob woman. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Oh, that's not a piece of evidence? Wow, okay. Isn't Hero the only 20-plus character? I remember he's like 23 or something. That does make sense. That does make sense. There's a dumbbell... There's a... Fuck! There's a dumbbell on the floor, and... This is a blood stain! There's a blood stain on the dumbbell!
We all saw it, you idiot.
The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object. This would have killed her.
So no head? Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
I don't imagine it could have been anything else.
Nice! Blood lost. The word blood lost. There's a doofbell. That's me. I'm the doofbell. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust? Written in blood? Next to a dead body covered in blood? Whatever could it possibly mean? Oh, God.
I use his locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why were they killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, they could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here.
They were very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry them, but still. I still think they came there on their own. They came here on their own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
They've been talking a lot lately about how they wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying they came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently they were killed around 2 in the morning. Would they really have been exercising that late?
Hino and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so they were probably avoiding us. So they were probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it? This is clearly genocide, Jeff. Sorry, I mean Taka or Toko. Fuck, I forgot the names.
Although we invited them to join us more than once, they never showed up. So I could only assume they were trying to avoid us.
And instead they came to exercise in the middle of the night?
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine they would have come alone. They did want to start exercising, but they specifically mentioned they couldn't do it by themselves. They needed support from others.
So many pronouns right now. See, that I have to change. So you're saying they could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But then they could have also come with someone else.
It's a possibility, I think.
Nice! Sakura's account. Sakura's Reddit account. Woo! Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember they said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did they really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but... Fuck, how do I do this in a non-binary way? I'm not saying that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not saying that line. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account. Very useful stuff. Mondo's Reddit account. Woo! Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. Byakuya! He's so pushy and kinda hot. I wish he'd push me onto his dick. What? I got caught up with the wrong person this time! No! I don't know why, but I kind of like just always saying genocide Jill's name wrong. Oh, it's genocide Jolene.
What?
I mean genocide Joffrey.
I hate you all.
I think it's time we move on. Makoto, I want a divorce. I've met another man. What? We were dating? Yes, and now it's over. Fuck! We never even made out. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Do it all for me, please. I like just standing here, not doing anything. I'm literally the only person investigating right now. Everybody else is just standing there. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. But they're nice, though. Not enough to give me a nice coin, but they're nice. Flotation daughter, I think it's related to what happened to Chihiro, but they're nice. Shut up. Fucking shut up. That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Well, fuck you then. You want me to look at this thing? Maybe this gun was used to no possible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. They're the Riddler. Alright. I don't know what you want back here. You could at least try and figure out where we should check without my help. I did, and you blatantly disregarded. Although we still have more to check. What? The fucking security cameras? What else is there? Oh, okay, the pad. what is it called? Padlock? No. Card reader. Jesus Christ. I am bad with words. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, and quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. Just like... and it's just...
You called for me?
Has he been domesticated? Wow. Maybe if we give Chihiro the donut, they'll revive from the dead. This donut has healing properties. It can save a life. It's the real lifesaver. Alright. It seems Makoto has a question for you. He sure does, but first... gonna yawn? And then I got a water.
Lisa, water is mandatory. Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed on your individual handbook.
But I'm non-binary, what does that mean?
Then you can't go there. You can't change it. You can't go to the pool, ever.
Well, fuck you then. It's 2024. Learn to freaking be inclusive, you stupid murder bear. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
If there were some erotic terrorists on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
I love that term. Swiss cheese slaughter. That's the name of my band. Swiss cheese slaughter. Swiss cheese slaughter. That's a good name. Rolls off the tongue. And that's nice alliteration. Or, yeah. Swiss cheese slaughter. Jesus Christ. All it takes is clapping to summon Monokuma. Because Monokuma was summoned a lot by Mondo and Taka. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, probably. If it's constant claps, though. If it's like, does he just pop in and out of frame? He's like, oh, I'm summoned. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm summoned. No, I'm not. Because they just keep clapping. Constantly. Poor Monokuma doesn't know what to do. And then he just glitches out. Their passionate lovemaking makes Monokuma just glitch out from all the summoning, and that's how they get rid of him. That's how they escape. Through the power of gay sex. And that's how all stories should end, actually. In my opinion. In my oh-so-humble and correct opinion. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only a girl can go in the girls' locker room and blah 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 blah. Jesus Christ, I know. You know what the words Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means? Oh no. Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? No, don't! I still have a jizz stain in my pants. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Why are you fucking a teacher's pet? Why are you trying to suck up to me? The person you claim to be a worthless piece of shit. Which, frankly, I do agree with you. I am a worthless piece of shit. But still, I'm not even doing the Makoto voice as I say that. Just me in general. Yeah, I know. Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal, not prodigal, son of the noble Tagami family.
So you managed to sniff out the...
So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations?
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things?
Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good! Did you get all that? Good. That was the simple stuff.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so... Just has a fucking complete breakdown.
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
I love you, Monokuma.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
Dot, dot, dot. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall! That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader! Card reader! We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Oh, God, that yawn attacked me. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Well, I already... Is it here? I think it's here, if I remember correctly. There's a mailbox here. Could be something inside. Yep. It's an e-handbook. No way, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. It took me like not even 5 seconds, dude. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and I can't say the name. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Maizono. Mamma mia. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Every time now he says the name Sayaka, he's just gonna have a crying fit. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. That's a complete lie. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. It's not even 5 minutes ago. You're already... Okay, whatever. I see, yeah, now I understand. Main hall, e-handbooks. I keep yawning. Because Makoto's voice always puts me in a yawning state. Because doing his voice, it's so close to a yawn already. It's like right here, and yawns are right here. You know? It's like very hard to slip into that. Oh, God. Fuck. Keep yawning. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. Are you fucking... Oh my god. How stupid are you? After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Hey, buddy. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death, the execution that the mastermind concocted, a cruel, heartless death, a deadly betrayal, a deadly deceit, a deadly death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Oh god.
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
Oh, what?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It could withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap! Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does.
But it's a secret. I won't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be?
And then he just leaves. Monokuma's the phone guy from...
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you settle in on your first night.
I'm not doing the full call, even though I probably know it by heart at this point. Need to enunciate my words. I need to enunciate my words better. Leaving the question hanging up in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? I don't know either, dude. Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on, so it must be broken. Maybe he's a liar. Maybe the scary murder bear that's forcing us to kill each other is also a liar, but that wouldn't make sense. Well, that or Rasputin. Now just imagine Monokuma singing Rasputin. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. What is Rasputin again? I forget. I know of it, but I don't remember what it is at the top of my head. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. No, I love the icon for this. It's just the e-handbook thing, but it's grayed out like a freaking memorial because it's broken. That's great. I love that. I love that a lot. Okay, then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Is that not what we were already doing? Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro! To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. What do you fucking want, you asshole? What do you mean it's that way? I get to be not quite. I read that, don't worry. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of genocide. What other J names are there? Janice. Genocide Janice. Janice is a sick name that I just wasted. Then you really think, you truly believe okay, you know what? Just for this bit, I'm looking, oh god. I'm looking up, you know, names starting with J. You know? Alright, I have some here. Alright, I already have plenty to choose from here. That's good. I got it. I got this on lock. You truly believe Genocide Jason is the one that killed Chihiro? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why do you always... You repeat the same thing. I have no doubt that Genocide Julie is the culprit in this case. That murderer's feet... Jesus Christ. That murderer's feet is Genocide Jameson, right? Genocide J. Jonah Jameson? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what... This is literally what you said last time. I remember, don't freaking play coy with me, game. I can tell you're just quite literally reusing dialogue. Because that is the exact same line you said at the start of the stream when it flashbacked. I know for a fact. Genocide Jordan. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be the demented psychotic killer like that? Yes, it already happened. You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. And then he just unzips his pants and just... Photo. Oh, God, what do you want? Why do I gotta keep... Wait, oh, sorry. Oh, I have a basis. Jesus Christ, just fucking tell me. Why do I gotta do this? And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Joseph is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. On a nice dinner. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jasper is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Does evidence exist? If it doesn't, then what have you been doing for the past hour? You tell me, Makoto. I want to be real slow with you here. Just really think it over here. If evidence does not exist, then what were you doing for the past hour? Going on a date with Byakuya is the wrong answer. Ah, hey, you two. I don't know who's talking. Oh.
Big trouble, need your help.
We're busy.
But it's an emergency, emergency!
He was just gonna ask me out. Can you not do that right now?
Come on, please, you gotta help me. Let me just stand here and not worry about anything. I'll just stand here, right next to Byakuya. This is a serious emergency, please, you gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I'm not calm!
But just... slaps him a million times.
That's an emergency!
An emergency? What happened?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Whew. Aoi, get out. I don't want to get blue balled again. Okay. Are you sure? Don't make me repeat myself. 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 Alright. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry. Hurry.
Wait for us, Hina. It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. Fucking great detective work. You're right! Wow, you're a genius! Room. Go, room. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Oh, I gotta talk to you. You guys are too... Oh, sorry.
You guys are too slow.
Oh, it's Monaco.
You guys are too slow.
If I pitch it up slightly higher, it's Monokuma.
You guys are too slow. Oh, so insanely slow.
Sorry. I like doing that voice. I'm sorry. Can you tell that I like doing that voice? I have, like, noticed that my friend West, who watches my streams sometimes, like, you see them last time. For a bit at least. Like, they and I both noticed, he and I both noticed that when I'm doing certain voices, my way of speaking just, like, seems to get upgraded. So, like, when I do the Monokuma voice, it just sounds a lot better and a lot more articulate, and there's a lot more emotion in the words, if that makes sense. Like, apparently that all depends on the voice I do. And Monokuma's voice helps me. And it fits, because I like doing that voice. It's fun. I think you're just too fast. What are you, Sonic? You're going so fast. Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. That was horrible. He's the fastest thing alive. That's a bit better, I guess. Whatever. So, what's this emergency?
After what happened in the girls' locker room, we locked Toko in her room so she could lie down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I have to walk closer to the room to activate it. I have to get into the hitbox. May as well give it a shot. Whew. Ding dong, bing bong. The door swung open, slowly and steadily. See? The door swung open. See? Hear ye, hear ye. For this once-in-a-lifetime event. Wherever. Oh, hello. Oh, God.
Water.
Ugh. Water. Holy crap! Toko, you're alive? An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Nothing. No. Toka's stuck in 2 collisions. She's vibrant. That's a programmer joke, if I've ever heard one. Oh my god. She didn't program it right. She can't escape. She's glitching. Even trying to click out of it's not working. She has to reset the system. Oh. Tried to speedrun Mario 64. Freaking trying to do a I was gonna say BBL, but that's not. What is it called again? The backwards jump, but like the long backwards jump. What's it called again? If it is the same acronym, if the acronym is BBL, that's really funny. But I don't think it is. What is it? BLJ? Was that it? Backwards long jump. That was it. BLJ, I think. That was it. Not BBL. Hey, Freudian slip. Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
I was playing. Get out. Leave me alone. I'm gaming.
Yeah, sure thing, but could you open up just for a second? Like, emotionally, not like... You don't have to open the door. I can tell you're having problems there. I'll look it up, but yeah, I think it's BLJ. Yeah.
Won't allow it.
Oh.
I won't let genocide.
Wait, she's the one.
I won't let genocide Jack have control.
She's the only one that says it correctly. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. And then she shot herself across the room, Mario 64 style. She finally got it right. What was that?
That's what they call a speedrun. She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago.
She's yeah, it's BLJ. Hell yeah. Woo, I know my speedruns. I know my Mario 64. I'm a bit of a gamer. If you That's the biggest lie I've ever told.
I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
It
doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to burst down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Why did this need to be a flashback? Because... I don't know, they want to get more mileage out of that art that they spent so much time making. You know, they want to get all the mileage out of all the assets they have, you know. I don't know. Toko is scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer genocide, Jackson... Genocide Jackson really murdered Chihiro? Genocide Juan. That's not even the same, said the same way, so it doesn't even sound like it fits, but technically it does. Genocide Juan. Or Juan, if you want to be American about it. Genocide Juan. The Spanish version. In the Spanish localization of this game, it is Genocide Juan. Juan. Is that why Toko's so scared? Breathe.
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there fucking hell. Isn't there anyone else who might be able to persuade her?
It probably just like slowly looks over. Oh, Byakuya, I have a proposition for you. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean? Sure, whatever.
How you gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong, bing bong. Using the same as in the span of not even 5 minutes.
Leave me alone! You're all so annoying! I still haven't finished the speed run. I'm gonna have to reset my timer. You're making me have bad times here.
Bakula. I like to think it's Bacula. It's like Dracula, but instead of a vampire, it's just a back with like bat wings. It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut again.
Even Byakuya can pull it off.
There's nothing else we could do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? No. Byakuya. No, I'm gay. I will have a one-night stand with you. 2 nights, then it's a deal. Something about a promise? Huh? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But... Don't talk to me about butts, unless you show me yours. If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Could I have said that in a way that was any more sarcastic? My god. Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! Turning to Arnold. Got to the chopper. I hurried to catch up to the chopper, trying to talk to him several times as he walked. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Feet for free? The library. I want to quit this investigation and just read some books. Alright? I'm done with this. Come on, let's go in. And lock the doors, so no one can get in whilst we're furiously making out. Oh, is this the time? Is this the sex scene? Is that how this game got a mature rating? It just randomly has a sex scene in it. I mean, technically, it already had one. In a bathhouse. In the sauna, excuse me. I was able to... The Genocide James was in the thing. Don't make me say it again. Don't make me repeat myself. 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 Alright. I'm very sorry. What do you want? Alright, fine. I have to look for something. Is it this letter? I mean, Metopia has an 18 plus rating in Russia because it could have homosexuality. Yeah, but yeah, okay. But that's because homophobia exists. I mean, alright, yeah, that would mean... I mean, if this game had a gay sex scene, I don't think it would even come out in Russia. Or those types of countries, you know what I mean? I don't think it would even get released. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Alright, there's this room right here. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here? And lock the door. It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files! Whoa! And so much dust, too. So much angel dust for me to sniff. Poison. I'm drowning in poison. Sorry. I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What do you want? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you should blah 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 blah. Fuck you. Fuck off. There's so many files stuffed into onto the shelf. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous! They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? Members of the Diet Coke cult? I've heard about them. They control the weather. They want to control the weather. They want to make it rain Coke. Sleep is for losers. Hoo-wee! My God. I keep yawning. I'm definitely not getting tired. No siree. Yeah. This is the archive room, right? Oh, so that's what you call it. Sure, we can call it that. It does archive things. It's just Rule 34. It's just... Well, I mean, they have to get it somewhere in this school. Otherwise, where are they gonna jack off to? They need something. I mean, Hero has doors, but the others need something else, you know. Imagine Byakuya is just gaslighting Makoto because he's bored. That is actually in character, canonically, so that might make sense. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. He just pulls out of files like the people who went to Epstein's Island. The list will surprise you. There's a lot of interesting people on there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. What do you want from me now? Just click the books again? God, did it click everything? This shelf is stuffed in with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling you whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Frickin' who cares? You're trapped in a school seemingly for all your life. For what you know, like, you're not planning to kill anybody, so your plan is to just stay here for the rest of your life. Whose crosshairs are you gonna get into? What are you worried about? Like, just read the freaking thing. Nobody will be any wiser. Aren't you at least a little curious? The ones with real power, like Mickey Mouse. We live in a reality where it's fully possible that... Wait, actually, yeah. Isn't Danganronpa the animation on Disney Plus in certain countries? I'm pretty sure that's correct. So, it's on some level, Disney does own Danganronpa. Or has the rights to it. I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere. If it is on Disney Plus, it's not on it in my country. But I did see it was... I did hear it was on there. Which is... you know... interesting. What do you want, you stupid motherfucking door hammer? There's a one box, it's empty. Although judging by the smudge in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Question, why does this public school have top secret documents in the school library? Yeah, you're right about that. That makes no sense. I mean, even in the context of this being the murder school, and Junko would have put all these there. Even in that context, it does not make sense. Why would she have put them there? What purpose does it serve? Just to have fun, I guess. I mean, hey, they needed a plot device. Let me click the right thing. This. Huh, it's a desk clamp. Wow. Riveting. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before. Do you... This game. Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, that I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Nice! Wow, okay. So even this place has nice coins. Well then, in that case... There's even a sprayless camera here. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking about looking, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? What? Do you not listen? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Like how you leaked jizz into your pants an hour ago at this point. An hour and a half ago, because this game goes along at a fucking snail's pace. Jeez, great. I could have watched a full 3-act movie in the time it took me to get through half of the investigation bullshit here. Like, I mean, granted, I'm just goofing around a lot, but still. But I'm goofing around a lot because even the stuff that's there, it's boring as shit. Oh, So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? I could already have guessed that just by your reaction of it, but you just bluntly stated it right then and there. This is filled with graphic pictures of horror. They're all from DeviantArt. And yes, Rule 34 too. There's some fucked up shit on there. This can't be for real, right? That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hopespeak truly wields. Or perhaps... the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. I can't believe this is happening. Just checking. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all of this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? Ah yes, entertainment. You know I just love sitting by the fireplace and reading about top secret assassination. That just has the same vibe as listening to a true crime podcast. I'm sorry. Like, that's the same vibe. Just sitting there in your comfortable chair with a nice cup of tea, maybe some, maybe a snack. You get all cozy, and there's a fire going in the background. Meanwhile, you're listening or reading about some horrific crimes, some truly horrendous murders. You know? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. What are you, an anime character? I mean, you are, but like... But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Bianchi has actually started to scare me more than the actual mastermind. The reaction mechanic has to be the most worthless mechanic. Literally only means you have to click X instead of A. Exactly. I mean, they have to convince... They have to keep convincing people this is a game somehow. Because keep in mind, this is still a video game, you know? I mean, I get it, visual novel, but, you know, visual novels are video games because they give you choices. you know? They give you choices that you can make. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure type of thing. That's how you can classify visual novels as video games instead of their own genre or their own medium or something. Because like visual novels with no element of choice are not video games. They're stories, you know? They're visual novels, literally. But if you put choices to it, or some other gameplay aspect, then yes, it is a video game. And technically, this is a video game. Quite technically. But not yet. It still needs a little bit for it to be classified as a video game. Like, needs to wait a little bit for the... This game is pretty much just you slogging through like 5 hours of non-gameplay in order to get to like 1 or 2 hours of the actual game. It's like eat your vegetables before you could have dessert. And then even then, the dessert is moldy and very poorly made. And yet, this is one of the most popular anime games of all time. And yet again, I'm a fan of it. Which I'm starting to question more and more the more I play this on these streams. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right. And what always interested me were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through these reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jonathan case. Sorry to switch tabs. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. It's Gender Bent Rule 34. Take a look. This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jane case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. I was going to say the name a bunch more times. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jacob murder. The first characteristic is that in every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the bloodlust is written and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Wow, don't leave any room for visual storytelling in this visual novel. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. You know what, actually, alright. I do think I know the reason behind that. About the just explaining everything and not showing anything. Because I could say that as a person who has made visual novels before. You know, you write the story first before you make all the assets. You know, you write the script first before you then decide, okay, I need to make this asset and this asset and this asset. You know, that's how you do it. Or at least that's how I did it. But so then, you get the effect of, well, if you're only writing the script, you know, you're only thinking of the novel part. You're less thinking about the visual part. You're more thinking about the script makes sense cohesively as a script, with all the descriptions and stuff, and all the narration, as if it were a book. So you write it as if it were that. And you kind of forget sometimes that, oh yeah, you're going to add visuals to this later, so you can kind of just let those images you're going to create speak for themselves. And you don't have to explain everything as if it were a book, you know? Or the writers could just be fucking stupid. That's also a possibility. I'd believe any of them. Why I say writers? There's only one. Kodaka? Kodaka, I'm sorry. You're not stupid. I mean... No, you're not stupid. For second characteristics where the victims are suspended, The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Also because this was a PSP game, so it had to be picked up after a break and then understood. Right. But I'm more talking about, like... I'm more talking about just, like, where is it? Like this. Like, they showed on screen literally the crime scene of Chihiro, and as they were explaining the two aspects of this crime, you know. So they didn't need the line. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. You know, you don't need that. In a book, you'd need that because you have no visuals to support it. So then it's good to have that line there to remind the audience of, oh yeah, that's what happened. But if you have the visual there, the literal visual of the actual crime scene, you don't need that. You know, it's moments like that that are sprinkled all over this game. It's not so much just the repetition. It's just the bluntness. And just like leaving almost no room for interpretation. But yeah. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Like I'm gonna mount you in a second. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse... Jesus Christ. It's exactly what I mean. You're telling me no one was autistic enough to see all the cases and have the same murder weapon? See all the cases have the same murder? Yeah. If you're autistic enough, this game is easy. I have autism, but I guess I'm not autistic enough because I'm still an idiot. I need the Predator autism, where autism fucking saves the world. That is freaking the worst representation you've ever heard in your life. Predator 2018, I should say, not the original one. The original one is dope. I love the original Predator. It's just 90 minutes of buff, sweaty men. And I love it. Frickin' Arnold, Carl Weathers, are you kidding me? Fucking woof. I'm smitten. And yeah, Predator's there too, he's cool. Whatever. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's the key question, but in fact the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't the copycat killer. It's the real genocide Josephine. That right there is the evidence that genocide Julian has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, fucking hell, genocide Jeremiah really is. Such a brutal fiendish killer really is walking around among us. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Not really. I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what you've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Wind in your face. I'll show you where to do it. Alright. Allow me some to check here. Fuck, what else is there to check? Recheck what you've already seen. Here. Oh my gosh. What else is there? Well, sister.
Well, sister. There's nothing else here. Do I look at this again? Ugh. Wait, are you gonna... Okay. Did I just talk to you again?
Byakuya, about that genocide
You just... Just continue the conversation. Why? This isn't gameplay. Is this fun?
Is this fun for people? Do you find this fun? Oh my god. Anyway. Byakuya, about that genocide freaking jargle case file. Gonna get to the point where it's not even real names. Could you let me see it? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. What an angle. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, how do you flip through that? I guess with your thumbs? Suddenly my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh god. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honda, Shoji Gaku, Kano Issei, Takeshi Yoshida, Shigeru Miyamoto. Wait, he's here? Oh, jeez. Komatsuna Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naoisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yume Yima. There's no end to it. Apparently, I hate when autism is used as a superpower. I'm happy to have autism and see it as a benefit, but it's not a superpower. Yeah. I don't see it as a benefit. I just see it as... Most times I forget I have it. You know? But for me it is like a detriment. Because I'm very bad socially. And it's because my brain works weird. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Yeah, I can see that in the CG that you drew for the scene. I can see that. Mamma mia. Oh my god. This game is gonna make me throw a hissy fit and bitch and moan and cry and shit and piss and cum all at the same time. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekends at night or during holidays. YouTube does not allow you to type autism? Really? I mean, I guess because autism is used as a... Can I say... Not slur, that's not the right word. But you know what I mean. It's used by little bitch kids who think being edgy is funny. So they use autism as an insult. Like how the kids in my school... kids in my school constantly did that. And being retarded, that too. You know? And being gay, oh, that was a big... that was a big laughing stock. We also made a lot of racism jokes. Yeah. I think I mentioned that before on streams. But yeah, you know. The quote-unquote innocence of the teen mind. All the crimes took place either blah blah blah. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Because that's good representation. I find people more often now use autism as a different word for nerd, but that might just be in the groups I've seen. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, I get wanting to, like, own it and be proud of it. Like, saying, yeah, I have the tism and be proud of that. Like, I can get that. It just, for me, it's still just, like, it's a hurdle. I can live with it, yeah, but it's still a hurdle for me, you know? I don't mind having it, you know, I live with it, I embrace it, but it's still a hurdle. I'm not gonna act like it's this beautiful thing that I have. Like, no, it freaking sucks. I wish I was better at talking to people. I wish I was better at empathizing with people, you know? But I'm not, because of the stupid way my brain works. That the suspect may potentially suffer... Yeah, alright. The key point here is that the culprit may... Albus... I literally just said that. Like, that's... A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So part of another totally unbelievable story. Yes, because people with DID definitely do not exist in the real world. No, this game is hilarious. This game is really funny. But there's one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. No, I don't think you're right about that one, buddy. Really, this is the most unbelievable thing. Really. Or maybe it really isn't. Thank you. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Alright. Please let me be done. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh wait, Pyeongya, kiss me first. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways in our relationship. What, again? I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. I need to jack off furiously. And then afterwards I've invited, like, all of the other guys. Including Hifumi. Yes, I have some weird tastes. And I'm not afraid to show it. I've invited all of them, not you, to have sex with me afterwards. And then we'll do the trial. It might take a few more hours. I'll be late. We'll be running late. Just so you know. It'll be a while. Huh, just all of a sudden like that. Mikado looked up in the murder school about a 21% chance. A person with DID in his school, 0.01 chance. I guess. That's so unbelievable. Being in a murder school. Being in a murder school is very likely these days. But someone with DID in the school? I can't. How? That's impossible. I mean, actually, you know what? That's probably true to real life. Especially in this day and age. Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? We'd be together, romantically. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. This reads like a breakup. Like, well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. You didn't even suck my dick once. I mean, I didn't ask you to, but still, I wanted you to. No. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around, hot. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide. Genocide. Genocide Juliet. He's the one that killed Chihiro, and that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might just have come up with something I might find useful on my it. I need to find out everything I can. Oh god, get out of here. Get out of here. No. Bad Fumi. Back. Stay back. Okay. What do you want me to look at? Kyoko? Kyoko, please. Kyoko, please help me.
Fuck you. Get out of here.
Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Generally speaking. But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
None of your fucking business. Jesus Christ. Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But
concentrate on the murder. Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. Fuck off. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, their handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Honestly, Makoto, I've just been using you to make Hiro jealous. I mean, you have to somehow compete with his love of doors. I don't think you can ever compete with his love of doors, my guy. Unless you yourself become a door. Or you bring a door along with you. But even if you do that, then, you know, he'll focus on the door far more than he'll focus on you. You'll be an afterthought in the threesome. How do you even... There's a keyhole. I just answered my own question. There's a keyhole. You can... If it's tiny enough, it can slide in. Anyway. Yes, today we learned that Hiro has a very small penis. That's the first time anybody's ever said that sentence, probably. But also probably not, because the internet exists. What is it you have to do, Kyoko?
I have to look if the Rule 34 room has anything with birds in it.
Yeah, probably. Big Bird and some other bird that I can't think of at the top of my head. Some other pop culture bird. Name me one bird character. Mordecai. Mordecai from regular show. What other birds are there? What other birds? What other popular... Oh yeah, Chica. Chica. That's... That's an obvious one. what other hot birds? What other birds are there in culture, in pop culture? Freaking uh 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 freaking the good feathers from Animaniacs. But I don't. I mean, I know they're on Rule 34, but I don't want them to be. They're literal pigeons. Okay. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop them up in a kind of crucifix position.
Is Toucan Sam there?
No, that's the only bird that's not there. No! She only cares about Toucan Sam. Only. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Oh, perfect for me to stick into. Anyway. Wait, so then, this isn't a rope at all. It's a cord. Oh, you did say that, okay. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck them in the head in order to kill them. Fucking great fucking deduction. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the genocide Jorgelstein file, something's not quite right. What does it all mean? What does it mean? Nice! Well, one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. To figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Really? Need to go back to that place? Can't you fucking have a flashback? Can't you fucking have a flashback? Come on. This is fake gameplay. Alright. Plus, it might be good to look at the case one more time. Why? Just to confirm what you literally already told me. Like, right now. Jesus Christ, dude. Still more I need to check. Fine, check with the others. God. Yeah, whatever. Can I go in here already? There's the pool. Alright, I have to... Obviously, there's not a door connecting the two. They're gendered locker rooms. Why would there be a door connecting the two? Sorry. I did not think that through. Okay. Oh, there's still more? There's still more? Oh, there's a blood stain. There's blood... I didn't even check that at first. And it's completely useless. The blood, the wall blood. It was like, jeez, just more repetition. Is this the thing? It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. You could have just said the swimsuit model. Like, for anime standards, it's not even that big. For this game standards, it's normal sized. Like, a girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Fucking lesbians exist. I don't know. Let them have their fun. What, are you denying the existence of lesbians? Of lesbians? Right. Get out of here. Yeah, they switch posters. Oh, this poster is the popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, the symbol was raised by the... There's a revolver man. There's a poster was a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? This is the chapter of gender stereotyping. Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Nice! I'm gonna jack off to this. I know I am. I have no standards. Is there anything else here? I think there still might be more to find. I don't know, the freaking thing here? What else is there? What else? Oh, they got the dumbbell from here, I guess. They got all the equipment from there. There's a strange stain on the carpet. Huh? Is it? It's shit. That looks suspiciously like a shit smear. I'm sorry. Suspiciously like a shit smear. Oh, what is it? That's what you... Okay. Alright. Don't make me talk to a Fumi. God damn it. I don't even want to do the voice right now. Not in the mood. Water first then. God, your hand is huge. Whew. All right.
Ding ding ding, Fumi has discovered evidence to reveal the identity of the culprit. Another stunning creek for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from its lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Luderberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies a boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be? Wait, what? Do I have to talk to him again? What else is there? What else is there? What else? What else is there? Oh, what else is there? Oh my god. Friggin' lifesaver. Imagine if Umi actually did just figure out who the murderer was. That would save me a lot of time. I don't think this flotation donut will work. Okay. It's a lifesaver, dude. Come on. There's nothing here. There's nothing here that I haven't already checked. Is that a real... Really? You're asking that now? Don't you think you should have changed the dialogue for that? Jesus Christ. This fucking game. Okay. What else is there to check in this room? What do I need to... Door left waiting for me to discover. Well, when I go back in here and I look at the poster again, is that it? Like, I need to confirm. Oh, they're switched. This is really strange. Builder model. Could these posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Really, you brought me... Okay. What else is there? No, obviously, Monokuma just put up a prop machine gun. Yeah, it's not real. It's not real. Totally not real. Fucking... Oh my god. There's a big plus in the Your blessing in the carpet could only because of Jira's murder. Speaking, what else? What else is there? What else is there? This scoffy chain? This stain? I did. It's a shit stain, alright. I checked it. Twice. So, like... Oh, Sakura. Why? Okay. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
Sorry, I can't really say. I've never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. There's a huge shit stain in it. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
A stain?
But I don't see any
stain on the carpet now.
Freaking connect the dots, dude.
I'm surprised you remember, yeah. I'm surprised, yeah. I would not have remembered.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up.
Have none of you been investigating it? Okay, fine. You two, Sakura and Mondo, you're on a lookout. Fine. But, like, still. Like, Mondo, do you not hear this conversation and go, well, actually, there's a shit stain on the carpet. Oh, actually, no, you're the murderer, so, no, that does not make sense. But, still.
But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Disappearing stain. Man, I wonder how these connect together. I fucking wonder, dude. Whew. How could these possibly connect together? There's switch out of the carpet. What is it? How do you...
You know, there's this thing in storytelling and writing. So specifically about like mystery writing and stuff, where it's like every plot point and every secret in a well-written mystery story, all the bits and pieces get put together by the audience at the same time as they're figured out by the character. So, as the quarters fall, as the quarter falls for the character, the quarter falls in the same time for the audience, you know? That's how you create catharsis. That's how you create, you know, immersion and engagement. But not in this, where all the characters are like 10 steps behind of the player in terms of intelligence. And it's like,
shit like this, they make so fucking obvious. And it's like, how are you missing this? But then also, they have cases where things are so fucking cryptid and out of left field that you're like, how would anyone have guessed this? This is nonsense. It's, Makoto has the memory, yeah, exactly. Memory of a goldfish. I can finally leave and go back to the place that I was already at to relay information that I already had to confirm things that I already knew. For the sake of, I don't know why. Oh, there's a cord. There's a new cord now. There's a thick layer of dust under that. Oh. I thought the cord would have been a clue. Just go in there. Just freaking go in there. In a good story, you don't want the main character to know more or less than the reader unless it is meant to play into the plot. Yeah, exactly. Like if your character is meant to be like a Sherlock Holmes type, where they piece together information much more easily, you know. Wait, so you're not gonna have me check on the missing extension cord? Like... Oh, the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it wasn't definitely right here. Oh, that's right, Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there was no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Jesus. Goddamn Christ. Now? Was empty? No, okay. Fine. Then, let's go to this. This document about the secret council. Right, it was here. Where was it again? It was here. We'll take another look at genocide blood with this case file. Oh, I know, it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. That bitch. So I have to get to Byakuya. And also Celeste, still. Because she had very useful information to tell me. So, tell me, almighty game. Where in the world is Celeste? And Byakuya, that almost worked. Okay. Warehouse. Dining hall. A dining hall too? Okay. Warehouse. Talk to me. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It is absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case, you fucking bitch? I'm sorry.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something?
Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
You already told Hifumi.
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really? Oh wait, no, you didn't tell Hifumi. Hifumi knew you had a secret, but you didn't tell. Fine. What, really?
This was right before nighttime.
Oh. That's cute. God damn it.
Huh? What are you doing out this late?
Oh,
I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps? What? How did you know? Because I can see the blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying. Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. They stuffed the jacket into the bag in a hurry. It was almost like they were trying to hide it. And just like that, they were gone. I assumed they were merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear they ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If they hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You'd get what you deserve, I suppose.
So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. Fucking repeating everybody again. The reason I don't like Velma and Scooby-Doo is because she just knows things that were never explained or established. Yeah. You're talking about the classic Scooby-Doo. Yes. That is a good point for that. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Nice! Here's the thing about Scooby-Doo. I watched like a couple of episodes. Just because I was curious. I was like, I have to know. So I watched like a couple of episodes. Just randomly, I guess. And like, for what I remember, they're not good mysteries. Like, the culprit is always just some guy. And it's, from what I remember, it's never really foreshadowed well or properly. It's never really set up properly for you to guess it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid, but... Or I remember it wrong. It was like 3 years ago that I saw that. Or 2 years ago. Time flies. I don't know anymore. Time is dead.
I'm a theory. One might say a...
Hypothetical scenario?
No, game theory. How dare you? I will kill Hifumi for your insolence.
I don't mind that.
Fuck.
Oh, Hina, how's Toka doing?
Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling about something about genocide. Oh. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimming and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toka's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
A donut, of course.
Really useful for the investigation. Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Really? Do donuts grow in nature?
I bet your hero would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was their one big secret. I should have tried to spend more time with them.
Come to think about who did they spend time with?
Yeah, they were a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. I was like they were trying to keep their distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar.
Oh, actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, they always refused.
Yeah, but it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know, they talk to the boys all the time.
Sorry, just need to...
You need to let it sink in how stupid this dialogue is.
Sometimes you just read this stuff, and you have to just take a break. Because you have to just... Oh. This is like the exact reason why I've for now at least, I've not kept up with the Game Grumps playthrough of V3. Not because their commentary is bad. I love their commentary. I love those guys. Like, I love Game Grumps. But just, like, the amount of cringe oozing from every orifice of these games. It's just, like, I can't suffer. In certain scenes, I can't suffer through more than a few lines at a time without needing to pause to fucking take a break. Because I just fucking get depressed and annoyed every few lines. This is one of those scenes right now. And another scene, a bigger offender is coming up. If you know, you know. I'm not excited. Aoi is looking at the Sky Donuts, that's right. Is that kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Not really, no. Oh wait, maybe. Maybe they were used to guys spoiling her. Them. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I'm not reading this. Ding dong bing bong. Ding dong bing bong. Alright, water. It's investigation is finally over. Thank fuck. Can you hear that? High quality H2O. Are those taps even audible? Those are doing like the lightest taps. And they're getting picked up because, you know. It's right next to the mic. So obviously it will pick up, but still.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for, the class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. But this is more or less gay than Ace Attorney. I've not played Ace Attorney, but from what I hear, it's very gay. So, I don't know about that. The red door is right through here. Whoop. Whoop. God. Fucking hell. Alright. Also, they do mention a class trial in Ace Attorney. That's cool.
So is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How can I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Phew! So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Daddy, stop moaning in front of the door. People are gonna think you're a hero. God damn it.
I'll see you guys down there.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. They were so gentle, so calm, so meek. Nobody had any problems with them. Someone made the choice to kill a person like that. Pops in. And that murderer is one of us. I can't believe it. Someone's standing right here. Oh. Well, I guess it's time to do next time on Game Grumps. To do next stream here. We still have a half hour to kill. So I guess we'll spend this half hour on character design analysis, I guess, again. We'll do that. That was fun last time. We could do that. Oh boy. Yeah, let's do that. So let me get my wiki. Let me get the wiki right here. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's undead, undead. Oh my god. She's undead. Oh my god, we there, undead. Oh my god, we're undead. Alright. If anybody knows the artist of that song, I will kiss you on the lips. Yeah, you could talk about V3 this time. Okay, yay. Okay, alright, pick one. Pick a character, any character. Pick a character. Pick one. Pick a. Friggin' pick it. Yes. Friggin' pick a character, bitch. Friggin' do it. You gotta pick a character, I'll be super mad at you. Kaito, alright. Doing the first one I see. Kaito Momota. Alright, let me look at that art. Let me look at that official art. Let me look at that. Let me look at that shit. Right. So. Some notes. First of all, that hair. What the hell is that? I mean, okay. But what it looks like to me is just like a brush stroke. You know what I mean? Like someone just made their brush really big and then did one small stroke on the top of his head, and then that's the hair they went with. With that voice, are you trying to make us pick a certain adventure? Oh. You're frickin' batch. Like, I don't know if it has something to do with being a spaceman or something. Probably not. Like, it doesn't look... I mean, It's not supposed to look like real hair. It's anime hair, sure, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't. I'm sorry. It looks bad. It's not even. It's too complicated of a shape to even be a recognizable silhouette. So even that. I do like. I do like the jacket though, and the space inside of it. I mean, that's at least a cool idea, you know. It's like not very possible for that to actually exist as a piece of clothing, but it's cool, you know. I do like the look it gives. But then aside from that, the outfit is very bad. Or at least it's very bland. I shouldn't say bad. I meant to say bland, but I said bad. It's very bland, you know? It's like what it's like two colors, literally. And normally I'm all for like a fit color scheme where there's only a few colors. Like you want at least a little more variety, like an accent color or something to break up the monotony, like a yellow in there or something, or like a blue or a just something to break off the color and add that accent color to the important parts of the body. You know, that's how character design works. Um, but like, yeah. And then also, it's another case of just random symbols all over the place. Like, hold on here. Hold on. Like, what are. This is a bug. This is a bee with an H. And these are the designs for what I assume are the buttons on the jacket. Which, like, if the artist actually included all of that in the official art, then I pray for them. But also, I would totally understand if they didn't, because why would you need to create a whole ass design for the shirt buttons? Just what is the purpose? Just make a circle and color it in with a flat color. You have your shirt buttons. What? Like, why? This is not even like a simple design. This is like a complicated shape. It's a full on caricature of a bee with like an H on it. Like, this took time and effort to make. And it doesn't even fit the character. This would fit Gonta because it's a bug. Why does it fit the ultimate astronaut? Why? Because a bee takes flight and astronauts takes flight. That's dumb. And also, there's just what I assume is just like a kabuki mask or just an evil face type thing that also just not fit at all, and it's just on his shirt right here. Just I guess because if it wasn't, it would just be a white shirt with nothing else. Why put so much detail on a tiny thing you need to zoom in to see? That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. So he's dressed up. He's got a freaking tee, a jacket, and then another jacket. Or like, yeah. He's like a tee, a button-up shirt, and then a jacket. Like, man. He's dressed up. 3 layers. Because bees live in space, obviously. Okay, that makes sense. Bees do notoriously live in space. I can't wait for the Bee Movie sequel with Jerry Seinfeld, where they go to their real home, which is space. And then they fuck their human wives in space. Because that's what happens in the first movie. But yeah, I don't know. I there's not a lot to salvage this. I'll be honest with you. I mean, at this point in the game, the designs were getting crazier and crazier, you know? And there was a lot more room to make every design, fit the character, fit the aesthetic of the character, fit the talent of the character. Besides the space inside of the jacket, and I guess the slippers with like a space thing on it. There's nothing astronaut-y about this bitch. Like, I'm sorry. He's just a guy. He's just an anime guy with a bad haircut. And that he's purple. He is the purple. I mean, Kokichi is also like the purple character, but like more of a purple motif. But yeah, I don't know. And the jacket is cool. I will. The jacket is like giving significant points, but that's about the only thing. And the fact that it's not, the worst. It's passable, at least, I guess. It's like a 5. It's like a 5 out of 10, I think. That makes sense. 5 out of 10. Alright. Next one. You could also pick one from the other games. You can do it. Kaede? Alright, we'll do Kaede. Kaede Akamatsu. Fabricated past. Oh my god. Will you show me appearance? Oh my god. There you are. Mishi's protagonist design. So Kokichi's not purple, he's white in my... I mean, yeah, his design is more monochromatic, but like the color he is associated with is like a purple. Like a bluish purple, The ultimate pianist. Alright, fine. I do really like this design. Because, like... I don't actually know why. I mean... I like the fit. I mean, it's protagonist design, so you can't be too harsh on it. Because it's supposed to be just a placeholder design. It's supposed to give off that vibe. That's why she has the protagonist, what's it called again? The hair spike. What's it called again? Ahoge? Not ahegao. That's something different. But her ahoge needed to be bigger. Maybe then she would stay protagonist longer. Damn. Cold hearted. I mean, obviously, I love the music note hairpins. You gotta love that. And then just like a basic bag and a shirt with a random triangle symbol on it. I don't know what that's about. I assume it's something musical. Yeah. And then, pretty sure the skirt has like those music sheet patterns on it, which is also really cool. A neat touch. Very overcomplicated, but it's like overcomplicated in a way that works because it makes the design flow. It doesn't make it cluttered, you know. But overall, it's very bland. I mean, obviously, it is very bland. But it's like each game that passes, you get like less opportunity to project yourself onto the protagonist character because they actually try to write them like real characters with arcs and everything. The more and more the games go on, they try to do that with Kaede too. Like they want to write a true personality for her and an arc that she goes through, or like a progression that she goes through. You know, she's not just a player character. She's a character. She's meant to be a character. So in that aspect, I would expect a little more from a design like that, from a design from her. You know what I mean? There's like a bit more personality, I guess. The triangle probably has some sort of symbolism, but since it's Danganronpa and they put random stuff on, I'm guessing it's a pizza coupon. Here's the thing. Even if it did have really deep symbolism, like, to me, it doesn't really matter if you don't know it right away at a first glance, you know? Like, a design should be clear and easy to tell what it's about from first glance. That's how you have a good character design. It should be easy to tell what the character's about or what their deal is just by looking at them, you know? So like if you want to put symbols on a character designer and you want to have some symbolism on it there, that you can't get the excuse like, oh, the symbols are too deep for you to understand at first glance. You need the origin of them. Like, no. If you put a fucking triangle shape or something on her chest, it's like, what is it about? It's just there. And then you explain the meaning to me. It's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because I couldn't get it immediately. You know, I'm kind of rambling now, but you get the point. You know, if it was a symbol that was actually that I was able to guess what it was, and it would be like that's clever moment. Then, you know, that's good. That's good character design. But since I can't, even if there was symbolism, it doesn't matter. It's just a worthless little thing there. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about useless symbols and character design. I care a lot about character design, if you couldn't tell. But yeah. I mean, then again, I don't really know what Kaede's personality is supposed to be. I guess she's supposed to be supportive, energetic, kind, sweet. I don't know. Hopeful. I don't know. It's a nice design. It's like a 7. It's a 7. Yeah. You know what? No, 7.5. I'm feeling nice today. 7.5 out of 10. Right. Pick your next character. Pick a pair. Man, that was a triangle head rant about a triangle. I'm very passionate about triangles, alright? Triangles are important to me. They are my blood, my soul, alright? Alright. Pick yourself a character for me to rip to shreds. For me to rip to shreds. Oh, yes. Alright.
Kibo. Hooey.
Okay. Where are you, Kibo? Kibo, the ultimate robot. I don't care. All right, there we go. Well then, what do you say about this? Oh, Peko. Oh, I love Peko's design so much. I love it. Yeah, I'll talk about that one. All right, this one, Kibo. I will say this. It's very complicated. but I almost want to say it's complicated in a way that works. Because the actual design is very simple, you know? The details don't make it cluttered, you know? They're details. You know? They add to the design instead of cluttering it up, but still keeping the design simple, you know? And since it's a robot, you kind of expect there to be a little bit more detail to it. So I kind of like that. I will point out, like, it is kind of weird, just a fully robotic body, but then just an anime head on there. I do like the robotic head spike on there. That's pretty good. I mean, he's not a protagonist, so I don't know why they did that, but it's funny. I like it. The face is good. I like the eyes. That stare, that robotic stare. It's good. Um, but yeah, just pretty much a normal human head on a fully robotic body. That's a bit like, you know. I mean, there is a thing called subtlety, but then again, I don't know why I'm asking for subtlety in character design in the Danganronpa character designs. He looks like a robot, but a robot that's meant to be in a normal civilian city. Kinda. I mean, also, isn't he technically just naked throughout the entire game? I mean, I get it, he's a robot, but like, you could have given him like an outfit. That could be cute. That could actually be like a good character beat, showing him picking out an outfit for himself. You know, like, is this what humans wear? And it's just either the most boring, bland outfit ever, or it's the most exaggerated outfit where the others are like, how did you even come to this conclusion? How did your calculations get to this? You know, like, you could have done that. I would have loved that. But you know, this alone, it's fine. You know, it's good. It's not the best, but it's good. Also, the colors are very minimal, but I'm pretty sure that's on purpose, and it's fine. I will give it a 7. So Kaede was 7.5. This was a 7. Great. Let's go to the next one. Peko Yama. God, every single page, like 3 new ads show up immediately. More than 3. There's oh my god. I accidentally scrolled too far. Where are you? There you are. Oh my god. I love the colors. I adore this color scheme so much. I love the silver hair. I love just the pop of red. I love just the pop of red as an accent color, but the rest of the color scheme is very muted. But the actual color in there that's not muted is like a greenish almost, which then contrasts with the red even more. It's quite a cool effect. Oh. If you have time after Peko, please grace us with the appearance of Gundam. Okay, we'll get to Gundam. We'll get to Gundam. But I just, oh, the color scheme is so... It's like... It's like... The vibe it gives off is like monochromatic, but then with that pop of red. And it's so good. I love it so much. And then even just like the bamboo sword on the back creates like a nice shape in the silhouette. But now to critique it, I will say the outfit is quite boring, because it's another sailor outfit, It's the ultimate swordswoman. You could do so much with that. I will give it props for being I think, the first character we've talked about here with their legs fully covered. Granted, they are leggings, so the shape of them is still very visibly just showing all the time. But, this is good. This is better than just having every female character with exposed legs for reasons. So that's a step up, I guess. But yeah, silver hair, rocks, glasses, because it's cute. I'll let it pass. It does kind of take away from just the piercing stare. It also makes the face a bit cluttered. Also because the hair is so complicated. There's braids, which braids alone are complicated enough. But then you have the hair, the bangs in the front, the sides there, and the I don't know, tassels, a bow on both sides. It's very complicated. But just the colors alone really say, it's without these colors, this design would fail, But with these colors, I love it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really trying to why color is important in a character design. Unless you're doing a black and white aesthetic. But even then, values are important, How you use the darks and the light colors, The dark side and the light side. Just thinking about it is kind of funny that the ultimate swordswoman has glasses, thing that could fall off and get shattered. And also, that is kind of funny. And also that, striking with a sword requires, very good aim. And then the ultimate swordswoman has glasses. That's cute. Alright, I'll give it to him. That's really cute. Okay. And yes, it would fall off easily when you're in combat. When you're just swinging your mighty sword around and moving like a freaking ninja. So it's kind of impractical, but it's... I'm giving it an 8.5. The colors alone. I'm sorry. The colors alone save it. That's an 8.5. And now... Wait, what? You don't have a character sheet? You don't have a character sheet? No, where is... Damn it. We don't have a character sheet. The one person... Why is that there? That's a piece of fan art. Or is it? Oh, it is official art. Yeah, that's cute. Anyway. There's no, Come on. Come on. Please. Damn it. Fine. Apparently there's no character sheet here. So, we'll have to settle for just the boy. The ultimate life form. I mean, come on. I love this man. You know I do. It's very asymmetrical now that I look at it. There's a scar on one eye. One of the arms is bandaged up, the other is not. And also there's an earring on one ear, not the other. Very asymmetrical, very off kilter and off balance, which does fit Gundam. And I mean the shapes. I know the Sunday hair is... Some people find it stupid, but I'm just look at the shape. It's a good shape. It creates a nice silhouette. That's why I don't like where they took away that shape in the anime design. And they just gave him a boring-ass haircut. You had a perfect look. Look at this man. The one red dot on the right hand. Yeah, what is that? But yeah, it's a very complicated design. And here's the thing, it's teetering on the edge of being too much. But like being too much is almost part of it, you know? Cuz this guy is just too much, you know? He's the overlord of darkness. But just ugh. I mean, I have gripes with it, but honestly, I just need to put them aside cuz this design it does fucking rule. It rules in the world of Danganronpa character designs. Which is to say, it's a nice meal in a restaurant that doesn't have a lot of nice meals. um, but yeah, if also if there were a character sheet for this, I guarantee you there would have been a design for these little buttons right here. I guarantee you. I know for a fact. I know how this works. Thought that was an earring. This right here. I think this is more jewelry. I mean, here's the thing. I'm very avoidant of like overly complicated designs unless it flows well. You know, I've said this before. Um, you can make a character as detailed as you want, you know, depending on the project you're doing, of course. It just has to, you know, still the essence of it still has to be simple. If you just make a design so detailed that it becomes a cluttered mess that you don't even know where to look, you know, then that's a bad design. If you manage to make the character super complicated, but you can still tell exactly what you're looking at first glance, then you succeeded, you know? Like, that's good. That's what we just saw with Kibo a few minutes ago, you know? A very, very overcomplicated design, but in a way that works. Because it's still, in essence, it's still a very simple design. The details add to it rather than make it cluttered. And again, obviously, again, that depends on the project you're doing. In this, having complicated designs is fine. Because you're only drawing them so many times. And they're on their static images are on screen for however long the player doesn't want to press A, you know? So making them complicated so the viewer has a bit more to look at is almost kind of something you want for those character designs, you know what I mean? But again, you gotta make sure they flow well and they're still readable. But then, of course, when you do like an animation project, you cannot get away with designs like this. Like, no matter how cool you can make it look, if you make a complicated design, it will not be animated. I'm sorry. You'll have to simplify it down to like its most simple shapes. You know? Because you'll have to animate it. And you'll have to animate it over and over and over. It's like that in comics too, because like you'll draw the character over and over and over and over again. I heard like from what was the name of the artist? Red Starfish Face, I think, on here on YouTube. She said like something along the lines of like when you draw a character over and over and you end up forgetting certain details of their design over and over, then maybe it's best if you leave those details of their design out. Because if you forgot them, they weren't important enough to remember, you know? And they just only hold you back from drawing the character efficiently over and over and over, you know? And yes, the earring does disappear when he loses it in the game. I did know that. Anyway, this design is I feel like I'm obligated to say this design is a 10. I remember Avatar making fun of characters being overly detailed for the. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that kind of thinking. Or like, yeah, Avatar has like a complicated to draw style, but the actual character designs are very simple. Like if you drew them in a more simplified art style, but still kept all of the features, they would totally fit. You know, they would totally fit. If you put them in like a Dexter's Lab style, for example, but still kept all the features, it wouldn't look out of place. You know, because the shapes are so defined and there's not that much unnecessary detail. There's none. It's just good. That's why it's good for animation, even though the style is a bit more complicated and anime-esque. Do you have time for more designs? Yeah, I think we'll leave it off on a high note. This is the high note. We'll leave it off on this beautiful image of our beautiful boy. And I think that's where we'll end the stream. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in, as always. I guess. Yeah, I'll see you next week. I'll be drawing again. I mean, I don't know what I'll be drawing. I have, like, no ideas, but, I'll think of something. And, yeah. Hugs and kisses from me.